Hello everyone, welcome to the Trafalgar Hotel once again. My name is Alan Carvalho and I'm here to talk very briefly about spirits. Spirits, what a massive pool. Okay, let me just tell you a bit about every single spirit we have here today. We could be in days and weeks talking about every single spirit, but small details and information that you should know about every single spirit you have in your shelf in the bar. I'll start by vodka. Vodka, very famous spirit in the world. Nowadays can be made from potatoes, made from any grain cereals. What else? Barley. This kind of raw materials. In color, doesn't have much smell. Definitely not. On the taste, you can really difference that if it's not flavored by the texture, the finish, if it's harsh, if it's smooth, if it's silky. So that should be and can be made all around the world nowadays. France vodka, French vodka, American vodka, British vodka, so can be produced anywhere in the world. Then we move to gins. Gins, another spirit that usually you can find can be made also again in many different countries. What makes the difference on the gins is the botanicals that we're using. The most common botanicals, the junipero, which is the main flavor to it, but then you can play with so many cinnamon, jasmine, angelica, plenty of botanicals. And that's what makes the difference. So what's important here about gins is to really know the process, but also the botanicals on the gins. That's what makes a big, the difference between the profile of different gins. Rum. Most of the rums made in Caribbean, made from sugarcane, molasses, virgin molasses. Can be aged, can be gold, white. And dark rum, spice. So another wall on the rums. It can be blended with a different age, and then finishes in other barrels, the cherry barrels, just to give another different notes to it. Moving to tequila, beautiful spirit, made in Mexico, from Jalisco, 100% blue agave, to be the most flavored and fine ones from 100% blue agave. And raw material is the pineapple. The pineapple, but is a kind of pineapple that you pressed, you made a juice, and then you fermented and then distilled. Silver ones aged for 3 months. Then moves to 6 months with the reposado or añejo over the 9 months, but really depends on the brands. Whiskies, what a world, whiskey can be also made any place in the world, most likely, but I'll say more American. You have Japanese whiskies, you have Irish, Scottish. It really depends on the soul. I said any country in the world, but actually it depends on the soil. We can produce, but the fine ones definitely going to find on this kind of countries. It can be single malt, can be blended, made from raw materials, grains. These more it could be corn, barley, malt, any kind of. This is the most common range, also rye. Then we move to brandy. In this case, we have a cognac, because people tend to confuse a bit, called cognacs to every single brandy. But a cognac is just made in France, made from grapes, and that's why I brought here Calvados, just to make a difference. It's a brandy, also from France, but from a different region, and the distillation is from apple juice. So. You press apples, you extract the sugars, and then it's converted into alcohol. And then definitely you age it, you get the notes from the barrels. Well, a massive world on the spirits, a massive. But if you want to learn a bit more or put some questions, I'm happy to have you on our virtual chat today. Feel more than welcome to put some questions, please. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hello everyone, welcome to Rocco Bar at the Trafalgar Hotel. My name is André and I'll be your bartender for the next few minutes. But first of all, let me just introduce a bit more of myself. I'm Portuguese and I started working as a bartender during the summer to make some tips and have some fun as the guys that I used to see behind the bar. So after a while, just start learning a bit more and start being passionate about this life and all these drinks and try to understand how to make it, how to use them. So I did some courses and I learned a bit more. But after that, I understand that it's not just about to make a cocktail, just about to serve a drink. It's about all the experience that you give to your guests. So how you make them feel and how you try to make them feel at home and make them feel welcome. So for that, it's very important to know about the classics, and also it's nice to have one or two tweets of them so you can surprise your guests and make the experience more interesting. So today I'll show you the Rocco Collins is our classic twist of the classic, the Tom Collins. So first of all, I use Old Tom gin. After, a premium French liquor made from elderflower. Bit of lemon juice. Apple juice. Gum syrup for the sweetness and the balance. Shake it well. You can try to make some tips sometimes. Keep your bar organized. Touch of soda. Try to make nice garnish. You give it to your guest.